dope. Art is dope.
Art is dope.
Yeah. Art is dope.
Art is dope.
Art is dope. Like, really dope.
Aloha, Keakua. Welcome, everyone, to Art is Dope. My name is Nathan Wheeler, the host with the most. And I get bread like...
Toast.
Toast, thank you. If you know, you know. Thanks for tuning back into Art is Dope. Like I said, I'm Nathan Wheeler. What is Art is Dope? Art is Dope is essentially the podcast where we get together with artists and talk. That's it, really. Preferably around Virginia. And we got someone back, which I'm very excited for. 1 year anniversary, Scuba Gooding Jr. Thanks for coming on, brother. Really appreciate you, bro.
What's up, bro? How you living?
I'm living great, bro. How are you living? Thank you for coming out to this first ever fire pit session. I bought this fire pit today. And I think it's, since it's getting a little chilly outside, I bring people on. And we gather around the campfire and tell some tales.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's fire.
Do you like it?
It's fire.
Literally.
It's fire.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Before, obviously, y'all weren't here. Duh. But this took about an hour. About an hour?
Yeah.
You got here about an hour ago?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything bad about Scuba here, but he was kind of chirping the flames, dude. We first started. We got the flames on. And they were looking okay. They were looking all right. And Scuba you did say something kind of offensive.
What did I say?
I think you said something along the lines of, is it going to get better? I think you said something along the lines. Maybe not quoting verbatim, but I think you were like, is it going to get brighter?
I remember that.
But,
it's...
Where were you coming from at that point? What was your mindset? What was your thinking?
Visuals.
Yeah.
And no, heat. It was getting cold, so I'm like...
Well, you've built fires before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like you were saying, yeah, you're like, have you ever... Another thing, dude, Scuba is so passive-aggressive, dude. Freaking hate it. He was like, have you ever built a fire before? It's like, dude, all right, I'm a piece of poop. I get it, my dude. No, but so in your opinion, what's the best way to, start a fire? I started obviously too early, right?
Dude,
what you're thinking here?
You put on Gucci Mane.
I forgot to put on Gucci Mane.
Yep, that's a trick. You gotta put on Gucci Mane.
Gosh darn it, dude.
Yes. And then it's like some Suicide Boys, and it just spices like that combo of things. It's fire.
So you put their MP3s in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to do, dude.
Yes.
I obviously did it too early, and I forgot to put Gucci Mane in the fire pit because it took a good hour to get this really started.
Exactly.
Anyway, Scoop, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate you coming out here. Second time. It's been a year. Progression.
Dude, like literally a year. You remember you sent me a Snapchat like 2 weeks ago. And it was like a year anniversary.
Dude. I mean, that's the good thing about Snapchat is you get that instant sort of like, memories. But yeah, dude, I mean, like I was saying this earlier, and I know this wasn't recorded, but I'm just going to, refabricate it and say it again while it is recorded. I like to have people on this show that I can relate to, and you said you kind of made a funny joke. Ha ha ha. You were like, man, same people on the show, baby. But it's like, I like that.
I'm with it.
I wouldn't mind, you being on, every week or every other week I'm sure with other people wouldn't mind that either because I think, no matter how many, times someone is on a program, if they have something meaningful to say, I think a lot of people can appreciate that. So let's talk about your career since last year, man. Last year you were working, doing some projects, dropping some music videos, really preparing for the comeback because it was almost a comeback season sort of
It
instance.
almost was, but it wasn't quite yet.
Elaborate.
Had to go through some growing pains. Again, there's always growing pains.
Always.
We started, my homie, I met Nick with Rosser Records, and it was
I want to get into them a little later.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay. But yeah, it's I met Nick, and then we built Rosser, the studio in Main Street. Come check us out. Super dope. It's his studio. I just happen to pretty much live there now. And then
a big talent in there.
We just I don't know, we just really been putting our heads down and working. Like every day been making music. Every single day almost. Like every day. That's the first time ever that I've done this.
It's like your job.
Yeah, but like I'm just motivated right now and it feels good. Like I've never been motivated to write music. Most of the time I just like force myself to sit down and do it just because I feel like I need to, you know. But like we just were so excited with the product that we have right now, and it's just we're just like fuck it, just keep adding to the fire.
Yeah. Keep
You know what I mean?
it building.
Do you like that?
I like that. That was a good
Like that.
metaphor. Didn't you think produce that, like that kind of just that drive? Because I think from last time you were on here last year, you still had that passion and that drive,
Yeah.
but maybe it was put into a different box.
Yeah, definitely. It was used to like get out of shit, like, or get away from something. But now I'm like, okay, we actually do have something here, and everyone in the room that's there right now is like just super, just real, like real shit.
Yeah.
Like real people, real artists, like with everyone knows their roles like perfectly. That's the beauty of it. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Like the team of the people, we all just know our roles, and I'm the fucking leader. I'm just kidding.
I mean, maybe not
kidding.
though, dude. I mean,
I'm kidding.
do you have that mindset though of like being a leader? Do you find some people almost follow in?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Like, I mean, all right, it's a simple thing that's coming down from like male to female. Like a male, like you gotta be that alpha. Like you have to be an alpha. You have to.
Right.
Especially like.
But don't you think there are roles, like role players,
Yeah,
like a
there's-
6-man, like on a basketball
Yeah,
team?
for sure.
They're not the alpha per se, but
Yeah.
they're not LeBron James, but they're just as important, right?
Yeah, I mean, even sometimes for me, like if I know someone, if I feel like someone can lead better, then I will just like subconsciously like let them lead.
Yeah.
Like, but I also like subconsciously know like when to lead and shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
weird.
like you have a big ego.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Which I think gets confused with alphas, like
Yeah.
I guess stereotyped.
Mhm.
Alphas are leaders, but I guess some people who maybe not alphas might think that
Yeah.
you have a big ego and just bullcrap essentially.
Yeah.
So you think you could I mean, I agree with that, dude. I see you as a leader, but I also see you as someone who could also take like if someone was leading you, you could really
Yeah.
bounce ideas off of, get inspiration from, and like really not be in the alpha male or like quote unquote leader role, but still add a lot to a situation. Do you find yourself doing that as well?
That's actually pretty much what it is right now.
Okay.
That's more accurate. Like I said, Nick, the owner of Roster Records, he's also like just super talented. Like
Yeah. So can you talk about Roster real quick and how you got linked up? What is Roster if no one knows what that is right now? If you're in a different state or whatever, just kind of elaborate because big deal, Roster Records.
So Roster Records, it was the owner's Nick Scott, and he started it probably like 2 years ago, and then in March he bought a space on Main Street, right by Sticky Rice, right by Lady Nollins, like pretty known spot in the city, and it was a shithole when he got it. It was a complete shithole. Like it was a garage, like there was a garage door, like our main studio, it was a garage door in it, like a car garage, and we built a room inside of a room and like just did all this shit. But basically it's just a bunch of homies that make good fucking music.
And Nick, right?
Yeah.
Is he kind of the president, I guess? Did he find Roster Records, I guess? Is he the founder?
Yeah, he's the owner. He's he's all that shit. Yeah, everything. And but yeah, me and him just been working like crazy, dude.
Yeah. So
Like,
let's get into that. I want to get into what you're doing right now.
So
Because I've been getting some Snapchats from this dude, and dude, if you're not friends with Scuba Gooding Jr. on motherfucking Snapchat, dude, you're missing out, dude. Because
popsicles.
not that, dude. I gotta talk to you about that. I was meaning to talk to you about the popsicle thing, dude. You're going too far.
Whatever.
I got jokers on me like I'm Batman. Diamond jokers on me like they madman. They don't want no smoke, they want no traction. She felt on my ass, she went to ask.
Roster Records, like I personally find this really awesome and fascinating. And y'all got on the news. Y'all are popping, dude. I saw them, dude. Spell that. Just kind of like explain what people need to realize about Roster Records, like, cause it's a grassroots foundation. Would you say? Cause it's built from.
I mean,
just seems like the community.
There's multiple engineers that go in and out of there. That's mainly, I mean, there's just multiple engineers that are in and out of there till like all hours of the night. I'll go in there, they'll be in there working 6 a.m. like just mixing music. Like, I don't know, dude. It's just it's some family shit. Honestly, it's some family shit. Like, like you gotta be like in with us as far as like getting to that, like not just recording there. If you want something more, But I'm the only one that gets free studio time, which I'm blessed for that.
Well, you've been there
That's
since
cool.
the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's like,
and we're building something really fucking special. So.
and I think that's really important because you're in the beginning aspects of something very big. That's already like pretty important. Like it's pretty important right now, but from what you are telling me and like what it can be and what it essentially will be, it's really awesome. Personally, I think it's really awesome to be a part of your life, or just like knowing you that you're at this stage of like, all right, like we're building, and then eventually this is gonna be like pretty big.
Yeah, I think we got some investors too that are gonna help with my project hopefully. So that's gonna be dope. So we got like probably like 10 good solid we got a bunch of music, but like 10 really good songs right now that I think we're gonna put my project out in probably like 2 or 3 months maybe.
Can we talk about that?
And just film a fuck ton of videos.
Can we talk about your project?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on with that?
Just working every day.
Is it with who's it with?
It's with Nick. Nick's produces and mixing everything. And our process is cool. Like he's so talented with this shit, bro. It's insane. So like I'll just find a beat on YouTube. Like, you know, because like I can't just write to anything. Like I have to have something that has to like speak to me. Like the beat.
Yeah,
is,
like
you know
last
what I
time
mean?
you said like you gotta be like
and so
it can't be forced.
So yeah, I'll just go on YouTube till I find something that I like. I'll write the song to it, and I'll take it to him. I'll take my stems to it, just my vocals.
Yeah.
And then he'll build a beat behind my vocals. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's better than what I originally did.
Wait, so you're just sending him your audio?
And then he
builds the beat around your audio.
He builds the beat around my audio. It's insane.
That is
it's
really
insane.
weird. That's super cool,
dude. It's insane.
I haven't really that's like new to me.
Bro,
I've never heard that.
Dude, it's
just
wild.
having so you're just like acapella.
Yeah.
And he
so I'll
that's awesome.
I'll send him the original song that I do it to and the stems to, and then he'll just find the BPM. Then literally just build the beat behind it, and it's fucking insane.
So how does is that difficult for you in terms of what if you're kind of you're writing and you're in this kind of emotional maybe sad state, and you send him your audio, and then he builds this like hype. Has this ever happened? Like he built this? Never. So he's always with your vibe.
Yeah.
He matches your vibe.
Yeah. Wow. It's wild, dude. It's crazy.
That's wizardry.
Or sometimes he'll it's actually happened the opposite where I've had some happy shit and he'll turn into some sad shit.
That's what. Yeah.
And
you're
that's cool.
You're like, that's better.
Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Like it worked.
It
worked.
So
like I'm at a point where it's just like, dude, I don't care how it gets done. Let's just get this shit done.
Yeah,
I've done my time. Like I don't care, dude. Let's just get this shit done.
Can you elaborate on I've done my time? What does that mean?
Like just put in like, you know, just countless songs over the years and like actually caring about it for like the really really like caring about hip hop. You know what I mean? Now I'm just like, all right, dude, fuck all that dumb shit. I've been on that. I'm trying to get the bag. Like, let's get the fucking bag, bro. Fuck all the other shit.
It's time to get rich and fucking start fires in your area.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
But that's good though because you have been at it for a minute.
I'm old, bro.
Not even that, dude. It's not even that you're old. I remember recently you posted something on your story, I think on Instagram, and you're like, man, rocking the gold with the silver. It was like a lot. You remember that, dude?
That was like, yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah, hey, follow him on Instagram. He's Scuba, dude. Scuba Gooding Jr.
Yep.
Is that the gram?
If you type that in, it'll pop up.
It'll pop up. Just type in Scuba Gooding Jr.
It'll pop up.
It'll be there. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, so how does that make you feel seeing that old stuff to being like now? Does that make you appreciate where you are now and appreciate where you were and things like that? How does that make you feel when you watch that?
First off, it's extremely hard to watch that shit. Cause like self-awareness, this is the one thing I thought about like 2 days ago. Like hip hop or music in general, it's the one thing where self-awareness is like not there. Like at that time, I thought I was so good,
you're
like
I'm the shit,
the best, and so does every artist. No matter like
that's facts.
And like everyone thinks they are like just the greatest thing ever, and like you don't realize it, and then you look back and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? I was wearing a silver chain and a gold chain in a video. What?
Well, the fact that you can realize that now, it means that you've automatically progressed.
Yeah, for
become
sure.
better.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that shit.
That's what I was about to say, dude. Like some people are stuck in that. Like, oh, that was sick, dude. I'm about to make some more stuff like that. That was sick. You know, it's like if you're so unaware of what like kind of progression that you need to have, or like just
Exactly.
it's like, dude, you're just lost. It's like limbo.
What's real anymore? What's real? What's real anymore? I don't feel the way I used to feel before. It's so real that I don't have you anymore.
But we got Scuba Gooding Jr. here, bro. Talking about the album. Talking about is it an album or is it a mixtape? What do you think?
It's gonna be an album.
Is it classified as an album?
It's every sound on it is original. We're gonna get a budget behind it. Like, it's through a label, so I'm considering it.
Can I
an
ask the
album.
label? What label?
It's
is it?
Roster Records.
Roster
So-
Records. It's its own label, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. And the cool thing I like about Roster is that it doesn't just produce a certain one sound. It doesn't just produce hip hop.
Nope.
Or it produces rock, right? Produces jazz. Produces hip hop. Produces, vocal shit. You know what I mean? Like so. And I bet
Just
that's
music, dude. Like,
just music, yeah.
Just music. Like, you can go bang on a pan in there, and we'll chef it up to make something sick out of it somehow.
And I think, and like you said, you're there a lot. So
Yeah.
I think you probably just run into so many people that just can swap ideas and vice versa. You know what I mean?
I try to keep to myself though a lot, cause like, dude,
Why is that?
because anytime I walk into a room and there's another artist, they're like, and it's like I'm not even trying to be a dick, but they're like, yo, we need to record something together. I'm like, dude, I just don't have any time to waste on that. Like, I'm just trying to get myself situated.
You gotta
right
get
now.
your own bag.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, that's not a
Yeah.
bad idea. I think collabing with certain people is good at a certain point.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I mean, if you're really serious like about your work,
Yeah.
like if you're really serious about like what you want to do with this,
Yeah.
then I'll do it. But like if you're just recording just to record and shit, like I'm not gonna do it.
Do you run into that more than what you just said about how people really genuinely want to record, or do you find it's more just like, hey, if you're here, you're here?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah, the whole legit thing, that it's not too much.
It's not too current.
Yeah, it's not too current.
That's sad, man. I
Yeah.
mean, why do you think that is? Why do you think a lot of people are
People just have to learn. You just have to go through shit. Like.
You think it's just an age thing?
Like you just I've been like I'm talking like I'm like so much bigger than I am, but I'm not. But like I've just seen a lot.
No, but you have a lot of wisdom.
That's
You have
what
a lot
I'm
of
saying.
experience, and you
Exactly.
shouldn't dock yourself from that because
Like,
you are wise.
yeah.
You have experience that other people don't
Right,
have. So
right.
you shouldn't fault yourself for
So,
talking about what you know.
It's
And
like,
if you do that, dude, you're a loser, bro. If you talk about like things that you are like aware about and genuinely have been through, and then you try to tell someone about that, and then like someone younger than you or even someone who doesn't have a lot of experience, less than you, tries to say, dude, stop trying to tell me. It's like, dude, you're doing the right thing by telling someone, by giving someone advice, essentially.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if they try to like neglect that advice just by you being, genuinely nice, and they're like, dude, you're just freaking on some pedestal. Dude, just don't even hang around them anymore. Just don't give them advice anymore.
exactly.
Sorry. Go back to what you were saying.
But no, it's like it's the same kind of scenario when like someone's like, you just need that one hit song.
I've heard that a lot too. That's bullshit, I think.
No, it's not real.
It's
you
bullshit,
You have
yeah.
to have money to
Yeah.
like invest in it. That's the only way.
Same
Like,
with any like people. I feel like if anything, oh, dude, you just need that one thing.
Yeah.
It's like that's not like that's a myth that people
Yeah.
have made up that have $1 billion.
Yeah.
That tell people
Exactly.
who don't have $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I agree with that, dude. I mean,
Exactly.
I think it's more. I think better music or better art or in general is made by when you genuinely want to do it,
Yeah.
rather than just trying to, fucking. Hey, you're here. That's yours. Can I?
Yeah.
Although,
Exactly.
Although-
Exactly.
I think that little get-togethers and like sporadic, like, oh, you're here. Let's make it. That can be good sometimes.
If it's
It can be
if it's beneficial, if
it's good, yeah.
If we know who each other are and like really vibe with each other,
Yeah.
like we know what each other are about, and like the same lane. Like I get people that are like, they're just totally different, like, and I don't know if it will work, but like I just don't have the energy to do it. Like,
Exactly, energy. It takes a
Yeah.
lot to make.
Yeah.
So what is it? Let's stop talking about these freaking
yeah.
people who want to leech
Yeah,
on
yeah,
you, dude.
yeah.
Let's talk about what you're doing solo and what you're really passionate about, man. So how long have you been working on this project with Nick, right?
Like 2 months, and
2 months.
it's already almost done.
Gee, that's.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It was that easy, just like.
Yeah. He makes it so easy because like I said, It's not like him chefing up beats and like me like sifting through.
It's like you write, and then he goes around and builds around it.
And it's like done.
And you've never worked with that before, right? It's like
No.
a new vibe,
And
which
it's
might be your niche, bro. Might be the thing you do forever.
The only thing about it though is like it kind of takes the fun away a little. Like I feel like I'm not even working. Like you know that satisfaction you get of like making a song because you made music too. You got plenty of shit.
Yeah.
You got dude. This dude's talented.
Dude, music
shit.
is awesome.
Hey,
create shit.
Peep his shit. His shit's fire. But
Hey, thank you. Love you, bro.
it's like
I love you. Hey, Scuba, I love you, man.
thank you. I love you too.
Thank you.
But
I know you
fucking-
can hear me super deep in the headphones now.
But
yeah,
like-
working with that is
like the
gotta be
process
crazy.
is only
Yeah.
like just me recording is like 5 minutes and then boom I'm done. And then it's like
Do you find it's almost like do you enjoy that challenge, that almost hill to climb up to create a song?
I used to. No, I just want to get that shit done. Like
Right.
I'm over it.
Well, at the time, like the point right now, yeah, like you said earlier, like you just want to get it done.
Yeah.
And I think the process you have now is perfect, dude. It
Yeah.
sounds like exactly what you wanted.
Dude, it's crazy. It's like it's just the easiest thing. Like I said, it almost takes the challenge out of like. But that's because we're just on the same wave. Like it's not because like we're just taking some easy route out because we're not. Like it's just two creatives that know exactly what they want from each other. Like as far as the project that I'm doing with Nick, like this one it's all him producing it, and it's just wild, dude. It just syncs up really well. It's a very easy process. It's literally just work and then boom, done, and that's
Easy.
it. There's
So
no
have you-
play. There's just work.
Is it have you known Nick a long time?
Yeah, I've known him since like 7th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
So has it always been like this?
No. I mean, you remember I was working with Griff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we just went separate ways with shit.
Seasons, dude.
We're still a homie though. Like
Shout out Griff.
I fucking love that dude.
Love
I
you,
always
Griff.
love that dude.
Love you, Griff.
But I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to go to the top.
You're trying to be in the mood, dude.
I'm just trying to get out of grandma's house.
I mean, are you recording bangers in grandma's house though? Because if you're recording bangers in her house, why move out?
It's time, bro.
I
It's time.
love grandma's cookies.
Me too.
All right, we'll be right back.
I just pulled up in the Zonda. Your girl, she do what I wanna. I'm breaking it and got these Hondas. I'm smoking this gas marijuana. They don't really want no problems. All these fake friends, I forgot 'em. I'm going so stupid, I'm gone dumb. I drive in the lane, that's an N1.
Thanks for joining us back on Art is Dope. If you don't know, now you know. I'm Nathan Wheeler. This is Scuba Gooding motherfucking Jr, dude. Big musician. Thanks for coming out tonight against this fire.
Yeah, no, this shit's sick.
Thanks for coming out. So, do you think you have a truth?
What do you mean?
What's your truth?
What do you mean?
Well, what's your? I mean,
I look.
why do you wake up every morning, dude?
I just do.
Why though? What makes you? You know, I could say this for anyone, dude. What makes you not want to like you? Everyone is capable of not waking up, just sitting in your bed all day.
I've done that. I did that for years actually.
Yeah,
I did that for a long time.
all day.
Like didn't wake up till like 3 p.m. like
Why?
every day, and like had no job, like and did nothing.
Was it because
I
you
don't
wanted
know.
to?
I was just lazy as fuck.
Right.
I wasn't even sad or anything. I was just lazy, just straight lazy, and I was able to do it.
You weren't making music at the time or something?
No, I don't remember. It was like I was like 18. I was making music then. I was making music.
That's what I was asking you. Like, what's your
Yeah.
truth? What makes you What makes you not want to do that anymore? Why don't you do that now?
I don't know, cause I can't. I'm not allowed to. I'm too old. If I could get away with it though, I probably would.
I mean,
Honestly.
same, wouldn't everyone?
Yeah, but like that's so boring. Like what a waste of a
dude.
fucking life.
So what's your truth, bro?
My truth is, music's the only thing I don't hate.
Your truth is music, bro.
Like it's the only thing that I like. If I was to make something a job, like it's like that would be.
I mean,
it.
you have a 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
What makes us not just do that? And I think, I mean, I want to know your opinion. I have an opinion, but what's your opinion? What
Let me
makes
hear
you?
yours first.
Mine is because if we were just to do that, and it's sad because it's almost like a paradox, but it's almost true. I mean, it is true. I will work with people like this where you just wake up to work.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
Because you're safe with money.
or like
Money makes you safe.
or like you're just one of those people that gets like stuck in that same job forever. Like that, like.
But it's
never,
like, why?
Never has any ambition of like.
It's like, why do you get
yeah.
stuck? What makes you stuck?
Yeah, like, or like there's people that don't have something that they want to go like forward with in their life.
They don't have
You know
it.
what I
They don't
mean?
have a truth.
Yeah, that's
They
wild.
don't have anything.
Holy shit.
Exactly. It's like, dude, the fact that you have a truth and I have a truth, I think. No, I don't even
You
think
do.
I do have a truth.
Nice as fuck with that camera.
Thank you.
And
Just creating, dude. I
Yeah.
think my truth is just fucking
Yeah.
making shit.
Exactly.
And I think it's sad because I think that people are born with a truth. Everyone is born with something that
Yeah.
they're meant to do.
Yeah.
And the thing with, like, I don't even get weird or anything, but I think the thing with life is you have a choice.
Yeah.
And you can either...
But do we though? Like, what if? Like,
I think so,
like,
yeah.
What if, like,
I mean,
but-
yeah, totally.
But what if all this, like, our true sort of, like, everything is just, like, man-made? Like, it's not actually real. You know what I mean? Like music and, like, all this stuff, like, and none of it's real. You know what I mean?
then everyone would be working.
I know, like, no, but honestly, what if, like, we're literally just living creatures? Like, we've made this stuff up that we enjoy.
That's even
You know what I
tighter.
mean?
That
No,
means
it's
that
dope.
that means
It's
that
dope.
that
It's
means
dope.
that people before us, generations before us,
Yeah.
like fucking Galileo and shit,
Yeah.
like they were making, like, who did that fucking, like, Da Vinci, dude, like, who did
Yeah.
the Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
Was that Da Vinci?
It's fucking one of them.
That's
one-
Nicolas
one-
Cage.
it was one of those Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it was Nicolas Cage. He
One of-
drew the Mona Lisa.
Yeah. It was fucking a Ninja Turtle.
Have you seen that movie where he gets it's a remake, but he's like, not the bees. Or have you seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
Like the memes of it.
Not the bees. Look, listen. Nicolas Cage is a hell of an actor.
No,
okay?
he's not, but he's cool. I
Dude,
like
chill.
him. I like him.
You don't think Nicolas Cage, does he have an Oscar? He's got to have an Oscar.
I don't think so.
If he doesn't, he deserves one.
I think him and Brendan Fraser are like top 5 goats of acting.
Now you're just being a dick. I genuinely think Nicolas Cage
No,
is
I
sick,
fuck with
dude.
Nick Cage,
No,
bro.
you don't.
I fuck with Nick Cage.
I don't know, man.
I
Have you seen
fuck
the
with
Declaration of Independence? 1?
Nah.
Exactly. If you haven't seen that movie, dude, Nicolas Cage deserved an Oscar from that. Oh, this moth is burning himself alive. That's another thing. It's ironic. This moth is attracted to this light, and this light is killing it, and it's still kind of like just chilling in this fire, which kills it. I think that's what laziness is. Laziness is so attractive. No, seriously, I think laziness is so
Yeah,
attractive. It's
yeah,
light.
dude,
It's
no,
so
that's-
easy. It's such a light to be drawn to, and then you're just kind of like fucking killing yourself, essentially, by not doing anything, by not, being your full potential.
Yeah.
And it's just killing you, and you're like, oh, I don't give a fuck. It's fucking bright.
Dude, I want to get that face tatted on me. What you just said. I would just get that whole quote that you just said right here.
Please don't go.
Has he put out an album since
Dude,
then?
I'm waiting on him and Isaiah Rashad right now. I fucking
Damn.
want new
Damn.
Kendrick. I want new Isaiah Rashad.
Damn.
I want new Absol. Everyone, I don't.
Yeah, I like the song "Trees" by Absol.
Dude,
where
Absol
he's
is
talking about
fucking
trees.
amazing.
Listen to that song by Absol, "Trees." It's just him talking about fucking trees.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's like.
It's photosynthesis
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
you know,
it's
you know
some
what's up?
wild-
Yeah.
yeah, it was like.
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
No,
that's a good
I
song.
really like Abs. He's not blind, is he?
He
Got something going
He
on.
got like a really high fever when he was a kid, and it like fucked his vision up, and so he has to wear glasses. Like he's like light sensitive.
He looks like Eazy-E.
He does, and he's from the same area, so that's like all funny.
No, I used to be really big into Absol back when
Yeah.
Kendrick was bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, Kendrick used to be mainstream almost. He used to be up there with Drake.
He still is. He just ain't done
No.
shit right now.
No.
Yeah, he is. He is.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake is.
Kendrick's just a different artist, you know.
That's what I'm saying though. But like he was at like I think like maybe 2 years ago, dude. He was like everywhere, bro. When he
Yeah,
dropped
no.
Damn, it was like everyone knows about Kendrick.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah,
you
but
talk to knows about Kendrick.
he'll get back there. He's just been chilling. That's the thing. He got his moments and everyone knows that he
Yeah.
is a for real artist. So when if anything, the hype's gonna be even more real when he comes back because he hasn't put shit out. So when he puts shit out, dude, he's gonna pop. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that because
Yeah.
when he did his last project, like you said,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
It
very
popped.
sorry for anyone who's wearing headphones right now.
No, I went away from the mic, so it's all good.
All right, it's the same thing I'm talking about. Like I talk about this with music too. Like there can be like a great song, right? Yeah. All right, let's compare a trash ass song that has 100,000 plays compared to a song that's really great that has 100 plays. For some reason, I'm just so subliminally gonna fuck with that song that like
Has more
or
plays.
like not
Has
that I'm gonna
more
fuck with
plays.
it, but I'm still not gonna give a fuck about that good song.
Yeah.
Like
It's all about the
even-
numbers almost.
Yeah, like and it
Aesthetics.
does something to me. Like I like it's weird, dude. Like
That's what. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what the whole entire gosh darn music industry is based
Yeah,
off. It's
yeah,
just
for
numbers.
sure.
What it looks like.
that's
you
what
know?
all 100%. Dude, it's a business. Like
That's why I like. That's why I really liked. I went into this rabbit hole earlier, like maybe a few years ago, about the Wu-Tang Clan and how they essentially like, because they were around in the '90s when none of this existed. None of this fucking internet was not even a thing, and they went on it to where like they got mainstream, quote unquote mainstream, whatever that means, like numbers, essentially commercial success. But then all of them were like, dude, this is gay. This is gay. You know what I mean? Like I have to do this. I mean, you can look at any interview like after they made I think 36 Chambers or whatever. They were just like, dude, what the the RZA was like, what the fuck is this? Like obviously Old Dirty Bastard was like, dude, I'm out. Like what even is this?
But see, back then it was cool to be like, it was cool to not give a fuck. Like because like they didn't have to do all this shit like we have to now. Like they literally like mute like a hip hop artist back then can just come up off their music. You know what I mean? And like
Back then?
yeah, like you like
no, you need a label.
No, I'm saying like it's like it was more about the music more back then than it is now about image. Like today it's about image and shit and like your character, like your persona. Back then like that music like it was it's weird. It's hard to explain, but like
yeah, I agree with that in some points. Because if you like a little bit like Tribe or Redman or like or Wu-Tang Clan, they had commercial success. They had these main radio. I mean, back in the day, it was like radio. I guess it was like they referred to it as like radio hits.
yeah.
Like they had radio hits, but then they just got bored of that, and they're just like, dude, fuck this. You know what I mean? So, but what you're saying is they had that truth. They had that like initially, like they were just trying to speak like facts and like just trying to.
And people
but they stumbled upon
and
that.
people cared about that back then too. Like you know, like now.
I think
like,
a lot more than obviously, honestly, back then more
like conscious shit now. Like that shit's dead. Like
no, I disagree because there's a lot of.
I'm
conscious
talking about like
shit.
as far as like mainstream wise.
Oh, of course.
Like
yeah,
to getting to that point, like it's dead as far as to getting to that point.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear any like deep shit on the radio.
Yeah, that's why I had to switch it up. Like, all my earlier shit was like deep as fuck, and I was like, all right, this ain't working.
Well, that's not bad though.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to get the bag, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I've obviously commercial success is the.
I'm gonna fuck around and make a country hit next week.
Is the peak. Yeah. Well, commercial success is the peak.
Yeah.
I think like when people were like, "Oh, I made it," when people say "I made it" or whatever, that's you're on the radio. I made it.
Yeah. Dude, if I got paid $100 for a show, I made it. Like.
Well, that's totally different, dude. That's totally different from what you were saying about commercial, dude. Commercial is like, oh, I want to like like blah blah blah. But the fact that you just said that is like, I don't know. That's really big. That's like genuine, and I feel like that's the thing though. That's the thing though, dude. Like commercial brands, I feel like really enjoy genuine shit, and then taking that genuine love and then making it into like some bullshit or whatever.
Like for example, someone like Lil Nas X, like I fuck with his music. I think it's great. Honestly, I think it's fucking good. I think it's like no, as a songwriter, I'm telling you, as a songwriter, and like how to make.
Are you referring to Old Town Road?
No, I'm talking about like Panini and Closure and shit. Like just the sound of it is fucking great. It's a great sound.
It reminds me of Travis Scott a little bit.
I'm with it.
I like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Like I heard of Travis Scott, Highest in the Room. He recently put it's a single. Yeah. And it's like I can listen to that all day because it sounds good. Like you just said, it just sounds good.
Like the aesthetics of it are fucking great. But see, that's another thing that people have to learn. Like, and I just learned it now. Like, just finding the aesthetics in like a pattern of shit, but like the pattern of how to make a song. Like, not just like spitting just to spit or whatever, or like singing or whatever. Like making a song that like has this structure, and like I don't know. It's weird. It's a cool thing to fucking like when you start paying attention to shit like that. It's wild.
It's like it's a craft. Same with like that's how I feel about pop music.
Yeah.
Like pop music is made like
that's all this shit is.
It's like a fucking it's like a science project. Yeah, and it's their talent. That's what they're getting paid for. Is their talent to tug at people's heartstrings. Oh, I'm in a bad situation. It's like, dude, like Gary Vee may have been in a bad situation when he was like 15, but trust me, he's living fucking great right now. He's not. Yeah. He's not struggling.
Even if
he has no idea what you're going through.
Not even a bad situation, just like a normal person, like just a normal fucking person. Yeah. And then he came up. Like I don't know. I don't really know. I really don't know. I don't know enough to know. But
I mean, he's older. He's an older gentleman, and but like I was saying, dude, like he's been around a long time, and he has these experiences. And then these kids are like, "Oh, dude, he did that, so that means if I do that, I could be like him." It's like, no, dude, everyone is different. Everyone has a different shit that they have to like figure out their niche. And if you can't figure that out, dude,
not only that, just certain things. Even if it wasn't like certain things, just have to go a certain way. Like or like certain cards have to be on the table. Like,
that's another thing with cards, dude. Like like everyone is given a different hand in birth, and I feel like a lot of people want to be given an equal hand. And it's like, dude, it just doesn't work like that, dude. You can't. Not everyone can be like a Cole Bennett or like a fucking Michael Jackson or like, you know what I mean? Like, or not everyone could do that.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just like you also have to remember that life doesn't care what cards that you got dealt with, so you got to figure it the fuck out. Like, you can't feel fucking sorry for yourself. You can't blame anybody. Your situation is what the fuck it is. So you need to just you gotta deal with it. Like, life does not care, so you have to deal with that shit. And that's the way we should end it on that one right there. That was hard.
And Scuba Gooding Jr., thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me, bro. Let me get that dap, boy. Hey.
Art is Dope. Nathan Wheeler. Follow us. Art is Dope podcast, Instagram. Art is Dope on YouTube. All that. You'll find some fire, literally fire footage. We have a fire pit now. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Bye.